Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the Ice Cream Magic to tell you if it works. So I've done it and it actually does. So first, it comes with 4 parts. The cover lid, which is this, but this is how it goes in. The ice cream chamber is it, which you put in. Then it fits in snug, but I'm just going to show you. And then the lid that goes over the ice cream chamber, and then the final lid. So 4 parts. So first, you have to fill it up to the middle line. There's 3 lines. The middle one, fill it up with ice. Now, we're not going to be back to this for a while, so I'm just going to put it back in the freezer. Now, it comes with, it comes with like 20 ingredients, like recipes that you can make, but I know vanilla by heart, so I'm just going to do that one. So first I'm going to start by getting a separate bowl while that's in the freezer. Now on the directions it says not to leave it in the freezer, but it doesn't say to either. I just leave it in the freezer because it doesn't work. It needs to be extremely cold. So just leave it in the freezer for 24 hours in a day. Same thing. So now just grab a small bowl. And for all of them, you're going to need heavy whipping cream. That's one thing. 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream is in every single, you need whipping cream for every single one. So you need 1/4 cup for every single time. So that's one thing you'll need for all of them. Make sure you have heavy whipping cream. I have a small one. It's fine. Heavy whipping cream like this. So I'm just going to open it. And pour it in. It doesn't matter what kind of heavy whipping cream. It has to be heavy though. It cannot just be whipping. So 1/4 cup. This is just for vanilla. But then if you get it, you can look at all the recipes they have. So just pour it in. Okay. Put this away. The second thing you're going to need. So after you have the whipping cream, the second thing you're going to need is just get a tablespoon out. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of sugar. Sugar, I have this really easy. Actually, it's 2 tablespoons of sugar. Sorry. So you're going to need 2 tablespoons of sugar. It doesn't matter what kind of sugar. I'm just using this little thing of vanilla sugar. 1. 2. And I didn't fill them all the way up, so I'm just going to add a little bit. Like about a little less. Okay. About that much. Okay. The next thing we're going to mold is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So, for the vanilla ice cream, we have to use vanilla extract. I'm going to use pure vanilla extract because it makes it like a vanilla bean flavor instead of just a vanilla flavor. This is vanilla bean. Just use pure vanilla extract if you want a vanilla bean flavor because I love that. So just 1 teaspoon. If you want extra, you can actually add extras. Tastes really good. But what am I adding? It doesn't hurt that bad. Okay. Thought it would hurt more than that. Okay. So now, after you have all of those ingredients, you are going to add a little bit more of that. Now you're going to I just take my teaspoon because it works, and I'm just going to mix it around. So this is what it looks like. Can you see that? Not really. I can't shape it right, but this is what it looks like. And I'm just mixing it around. There you go. So mix it around so you don't see those sugar lumps, because you're going to see sugar lumps in the beginning. Just mix it till you don't see those anymore. Alright, there we go. So I'm done mixing. Don't over mix, just until you don't see the sugar lumps. So after we're done with that, I'm just going to go put away my teaspoons and stuff, but just leave out your tablespoon. I'm going to do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this in the fridge because now I'm going to do something else. Because you want to keep every single product that you're going to be using cold. So I already have this filled with ice. So now you're going to take, now it takes up a lot of salt, so I bought my very own salt just for the Ice Cream Magic because it takes 4 tablespoons of salt, which is a lot. So that's why I do that. So I'm just going to, because salt is what makes it. So you don't want to add the salt into the ingredients. The ingredients are way over there. This is just the ice. You're going to pour it into here, the ice. Do not pour it into the ingredients. You'll have salt ice cream. Terrible. Ew. So 4 tablespoons. This is my very own just for the thing. So while I'm running it out, I'm going to put these back in the freezer because we want them to be cold. Okay. So 4 whole tablespoons. You should just have your very own big thing just for this because it takes up a lot. And then after this, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of water into this ice and salt. We're going to add in that. So do not mess this up because you don't want to touch the ice and salt and like water because I heard that hurts. Okay, so now we're going to bring it over to, now it's charging, so I'm just going to put it at an angle you probably still won't be able to see. Ugh. But I'm going to be over here getting the water. Now, purified water is actually good for this. So 4 tablespoons of water into, not into your mixture, into this with the ice. You don't want to pour it into your ice cream that you made in the separate bowl. Because that would be water ice cream. Water and salt ice cream. That sounds delicious. Okay, so now that we got that in there, we're going to cover it with our, so now we're just going to get out everything else. And we are going to first put our ice cream chipper on top of our water and ice and whatever you want to call it. Can't really show you, it's going to spill. So our water, ice, and everything, I'm just going to put this lid on top. Now get out of the fridge your ingredients. So this is what we made before. Just going to give it one last good mix because after being in the fridge, the sugar comes back. So give it another mix. You don't want lumps of sugar. Okay. You won't need a tablespoon anymore. So you're just going to pour it into the lid. Now I have the lid on top of everything. I'm going to pour it into the lid. There's a little measuring line and it fills up perfectly to that line. It's amazing. Pours up perfectly. Now I tried to get every last bit, but I threw out my measuring spoons, but that's okay. Now I have that on there. Okay. Now we're going to get our other lid, and it's going to go on top of that, like that. And our final lid. It comes with the spoon, but I don't know where that is because I've had this for about a year, but I don't really use it. Just going to screw it on. So now it says to mix completely for 2 minutes, but usually it's not, and it says mix more if it's not the consistency that you like, and I usually do it for 3 minutes unless it comes out really good. So I need to start right away, so I'm going to set my timer for 2 minutes. I'm just going to mix constantly. So I cannot skip past this, so you're just going to have to watch me mix for 2 minutes. But just skip it. Just skip right past this. I know you skipped past this now. Oh, I am doing this. Right. It's been 1 minute on the phone. Right. 30 seconds. I can smell it. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 0. Okay. Alright, guys. Now we are going to open this. Oh boy. We're going to check the consistency. And now it makes a little sound. Okay. So it's never going to be like real ice cream. Better beware, but... Alright, so this is not the consistency I want. Now, I did everything right. So this is obviously did not work. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't, so... Still tastes like amazing, but it's not the consistency of ice cream. So, just skip for 1 minute, because I'm going to do it for 1 more minute. You should not do over a minute, because that just means it doesn't work. Because, alright. I'm going to go give this to my dad. I'll be right back. Dad, will you shake this for me? You have 20 seconds left. 20. Let's go. Come on. Gotta do it. 10 seconds. On the clock.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, my dad did it, so I'm quite sure this is going to be perfect. Ugh. Alright, let's check it. Now my dad just shook it so hard, but still looks like this. And I froze it for 3 days. Literally, I froze it for 3 days before this video. Not even a whole day. So I would say Ice Cream Magic works sometimes, works other times. Let's just test the taste, even though it's liquid completely. Even the taste is not that good. So if you want to get Ice Cream Magic, it might work sometimes and it might not work other times, because this has worked for me. But today, complete fail. This thing messed up. But the day I left it in the freezer for 1 day, it actually worked. So maybe just try 1 day. Maybe I overfroze it. I don't know. But I just spilled some. So I would say that it's a good portion for kids. Really good. And they probably won't care if it's liquid or anything. They might be like, ew. But it still tastes just like vanilla bean ice cream, so the flavor's there. Probably gonna finish this. So I would say it works, kind of. The flavor's all there, but instead of putting in Ice Cream Magic, you could just take that recipe that I just gave you and just make that and freeze it like a minute. But at least the flavor's there, so I'm just gonna eat it, and even though it's not ice cream, it's just this. Alright, so that was my review. I don't think you should get this because it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. If you try really want to get it, because there are times that it works. So, bye. Comment, subscribe, and like. Bye, YouTube.